enough. I've got you loud and clear as well. You've already got the flap handle up for me. We've got cold ram air selected. The airplane is trimmed for the go. 6 right, 0 and 0. I'm going to get the flight controls unlocked now. Looking for freedom of travel. I know that's bumping your legs. Full forward with the stick pulls the steer pin out of the tail wheel mechanism. We can look at the rudder swing. The mixture controls firmly in auto cutoff. The throttle is cracked for the start. Prop levers all the way forward. Voltage better than 24. 122 gallons remaining on the fuel counter. Everything on the radio stack is unlit. That's going to bring us back to fuel. Boost pump coming on, selecting over on the right-hand side. I burned that last hour out of the left. Quantity indicator showing full on the right. And pressure's up, and the caps are in place left and right. Back up top, we'll zero out the Davtron timer, and for a cold airplane induction temp, carb air temp, both the coolant temp gauges in agreement with one another. The park brake T-handle's in, transponders in standby, oxygen is off, hydraulic T-handle's coming in now. And that's going to bring us back up top right to the gear lights. We're showing 3 green, and the handle's confirmed locked in the down detent. Now we're looking for 5 lights and a tone. We've got that field elevation dialed in, static manifold pressure's right on 30, and the mags are off. Main coolant door switch is now going to automatic. We hear an actuator running down below us is closing up that main coolant door. And the oil door now to automatic, and we listen for that actuator to run as well. Okay, guards down on the oil door. Pre-oilers confirmed off, guard down. Generator, landing light, nav light, and radio master switches off. Heater switches are off. And camera audio is on, and we're selecting camera from up front, and all of the breakers are in. And I'm going to roll this canopy forward now just about halfway for the start. Here we come forward with the canopy. Going to give us about 4 or 5 seconds of prime here for a cold start. And here we spin. Okay, the oil pressure's coming on up. Over the right-hand side, we'll bring the generator on, we'll bring the nav lights on, and the radio master on.
Kissimmee ground, this is Warrior 70 Foxtrot Tango, ready to taxi with AWOS for a west departure.
Warrior 70 Fox Tango, Kissimmee ground, taxi to runway 24.
Runway 24, 0 Foxtrot Tango.
Kissimmee ground, Mustang 03, Stallion 51 for departure.
Mustang 03, Kissimmee ground, taxi to runway 24, hold short of runway 33 at taxiway Charlie.
Hold short at 33.
Winds are 270 at 10, altimeter is 3003.
03. With the stick in this position, we've got the tail wheel engaged in steer, and we're going to be going on down to 2-4. So once they get this Gulfstream out of the way and clears to cross, I'm going to have you take us on down there to the approach end of 2-4.
Okay.
If you maintain this stick
position. Mustang 03, cross runway 33, taxi to 24.
Cross 33. Okay, you've got the airplane. And just as with so many of the other tail draggers, you just got to continually S-turn the airplane, just continually clear the way in front of us. This, as we're crossing here, we've got to joggle to the right here a little bit. And once we get on over to the other side, you'll see a big
258 ground
ramp area. And we just use the right-hand side of this ramp area that you can see in front of us looking out the left-hand side. We just taxi on the right side of that ramp area as we're looking at it now. You can bump the power up a little bit if you want.
70 Fox Tango, leave room for a P-51 coming over there for 2-4, please.
Oh, will do. 0 Fox Tango. Sierra Tango's off.
Where are we going again? Sorry.
Just right on down this this ramp area ahead of us here. Just go ahead and swing back to the right just a little bit. Then you can take a look out the left side of the airplane here. Yeah, we just go right on down as we're looking at it, the right-hand side of this ramp area right in front.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and swing it on back to the left here.
Mustang 03, there is a Warrior down there also.
Okay. Tell you what, let me see the airplane for a quick sec.
You got it?
Yeah, I've got the airplane. Just trying to see what, okay, it's way the heck on down there. I've got your power bumped up. Tell you what, I'll just take us on down there.
Yeah. This is my worst part, is around airports.
Okay. Okay, and then with this airplane, when the stick is brought fully forward, then that steer pin is extracted from the tail wheel assembly back there. And in this condition, we get around with rudder, but primarily with differential braking.
On the ground at Euroflight, requesting a reposition to OFT.
Coming 133 uniform, Kissimmee ground, cross runway 15 at Bravo.
Okay, I'm going to bring us on up to 1,500 turns. We're going to see the generator come on the line here about 1,350 to 1,400. There we're showing a charge. And the voltage is coming on up. Back to the list. Flap panels confirmed up. Now we're visually confirming that the flaps themselves are up left and right. Confirming cold ram air is selected and the airplane is trimmed for takeoff. I'm going to bump the mixture on up to auto rich.
Runway.
Suction's up in the green, voltage up nearly to 26 now. Fuel flow's underway. We've got this GPS on the line. That's going to bring us downhill back to fuel with the boost pump confirmed on. We're confirmed selected over on the right-hand side. Quantity indicators confirmed, showing full over there on the right. Pressure is up and no fuel venting from the caps left or right. Clock's underway. Coolant temps made 80 C. Transponder will bring to altitude squawk. The hydraulic T-handle's confirmed in. We're showing 1,000 pounds. And over the right-hand side, coolant and oil door switches are confirmed in automatic. I'm going to bring the strobes on now. And we're warm enough now to go ahead and turn it up. I'm going to close the canopy up the rest of the way. And I'm going to bring us on up to 30 inches of manifold pressure.
Runway 15 momentarily.
02 Delta, roger.
Lima Juliet, clear to land, 15.
Roger, clear to land, 15, Lima Juliet.
Yeah, good field barometric check, 30 inches, making 2,300 turns. I'm going to cycle the prop 3 times here, first go of the day. The prop lever is confirmed back all the way forward. At 2,300, we'll check the mags. That's a good check, and we're confirmed back on both. Now we're going to go to the blower shift. We go to high blower and observe a decrease in the RPM and increase in the manifold pressure. I'm going to stay here just a sec. Look at this induction air temp. And we're seeing it start to creep on up now. Here we go, back to low blower. We're back down to 30 inches and the RPM are back up. And we're showing a good charge and good hydraulic pressure. believe is turning up enough just to keep the generator on the line here. We'll roll the canopy aft again. We'll get a little breeze in here.
What's your altimeter setting here? What height are we?
80 feet.
Semi Tower, this is 90840 Victor, turning base.
Cessna 40 Victor, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 40 Victor.
Yes, Smith Tower, Warrior 70 Foxtrot Tango, holding short number 2. Warrior 70 Foxtrot Tango, Kissimmee Tower, you are the first to call. Hold short and we'll see if we can get the Cessna. Warrior 70 Foxtrot Tango, Kissimmee Tower, hold short number 2. Holding short number 2, 70 Foxtrot Tango. Cessna 49258, Kissimmee Tower.
Go ahead, sir.
Roger, I just hadn't heard from you before. Hold short number 1.
We did call you, sir. We were holding short as per your instructions, 25.
Okay. Cessna 49258, taxi into position and hold.
Taxi position and hold, 49258.
Cessna 49258, Kissimmee Tower, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 49258.
Warrior 70 Foxtrot Tango, taxi into position and hold.
Position and hold, 0 Foxtrot Tango.
Kissimmee Tower 03 is ready.
Mustang 3, Kissimmee Tower, hold short number 1.
Hold short.
Tower 9502 Delta is turning base.
Warrior 70 Foxtrot Tango, clear for takeoff, westbound.
Clear for takeoff, 70 Foxtrot.
Cessna 02 Delta, clear touch and go.
02 Delta.
Tower, Texan 2, 10 south, requesting low approach 33.
Texan 2, Kissimmee Tower, report 3 miles south for sequencing. May not be able to get you that this time around. Wind estimated 2708 or altimeter 3002, runway 24.
002, understand 24 years, we'll call report a couple of south and we'll take whatever you can give us. Texan 2.
Roger. Cessna 9840 Victor, make a right 360 on downwind. Cessna 9840 Victor, Kissimmee Tower. 40 Victor, right 360, thank you. Cessna 492 258, frequency change approved to the southwest. See you later.
Frequency change approved, 49258, see you later.
Warrior 70 Foxtrot Tango, frequency change approved. See ya.
Thank you, goodbye.
Mustang 3, taxi into position and hold.
Position and hold.
Section 2, traffic south of the field, Cessna midfield downwind maneuvering, about to rejoin now.
Okay, section 2 looking, we'll remain at 1800.
Roger.
Okay, taking the center line here, I'm confirming that we're in steer and breaking back down to a stop. I'm going to go ahead and close up now.
Number 63 Tango
Kennedy's closing.
on the final approach course for NDB.
Closed and locked. I'm going to bring us back up, get the generator on the line.
Speed and altitude permit, turn crosswind.
02 Delta, we're turning crosswind. This will be a full stop.
Roger. Mustang 3, clear for takeoff. The Cessna at the departure and is in a left turn.
03. Okay, on up to 30 inches holding the brakes, and a last good look at the gauges. I'm happy with everything I see, so at 30 inches I'll release the brakes.
002.
I'm going to bring us right on up to 45 inches.
We'll report crossing IL and then we'll set up for running.
I'm going to go ahead and start the tail on up, and here we come on up to 55 inches.
Cessna 40 Victor, is this touch and go?
Brake round here about 90 knots, gears coming up. We'll do a low transition on the go for your video.
Touch and go.
Name's just plunked up, doors closed.
Section 2, 2
On
miles.
uphill we'll go.
Section 2, traffic, Mustang just off the departure and southwestbound.
My initial reduction's back to 46 inches,
Just west.
2,700 turn.
Downwind, runway 24.
Section 2 looking for post dog, he's got the Mustang inside.
Section 2, Roger, you can take it straight to the museum now, and also there's a citation north of the field inbound on the NDB. Make the left turn out of the museum, and then I'll redirect you.
Okay, direct to the museum, looking for the traffic, and what runway do you want me on?
I'll put you on 2-4 ultimately. I'm not sure which downwind yet.
Okay.
63 Tango Mike, is it final?
Citation 3 Tango Mike, circle northeast and report right base, runway 24.
I'm going to bring us, a little bit of a non-static standard power change here to look at something.
Right 360.
Got us right on back to 30 inches.
And in front of you from the right base.
And I'm going to bring the prop right on back to 2,000 turns. We're going to see what happens with the manifold pressure here and how much of an increase we're going to get.
Tower 02 Delta, we'll let you know. We're going to circle out for the right 360, and if you don't mind, we'd like to enter in at midfield downwind again.
02 Delta, that'll be just perfect. You can go ahead and report just entering the midfield downwind.
Yeah, yield is about 1.5 inch increase.
40.
Okay, I'm going to bring us on back up to about 2450.
I'm going to have a departure before before the citation arrival.
40 Victor, going around.
Thank you.
And I'm going to give you about 42 inches of manifold pressure.
Position hold, be ready. Citation turning the right base.
Position and hold will be ready, 50 Tango.
40.
All right. Okay, you see what I mean about how these canopy rails slope down here, Todd? Yeah. Okay, the airplane is reasonably well trimmed out for you, Todd. You have got the airplane. And we can go ahead and commence our climb. Let's just remain going in this general direction here for now. You can use about 160 knots for your climb, 160 knots.
bump the power forward here to maintain about 42 inches for you. Give him a call down on the range, see if we can work down there. Avon Ops, Mustang 03.
Mustang 02, good.
Yes, sir, 03. Wanted to check with you on the status of the North Complex here next half hour or so.
All right, it'll be cold during that time.
Okay, if it'll work for you, then we'll be on the north side. We'll be monitoring the frequency and we'll call clear.
All right, that's approved. Altimeter 3005.
005. Okay, we can come left about 60 or so. Just roll into a turn to the left here, and we'll continue our climb on up to 85. What was the heading? Let's roll out right there. Just about as we're going right now. Okay. Okay, Todd, why don't we plan then on leveling at 9.5? That'll work fine.
All right, 9.5.
Todd, while you're busy retrimming the airplane, I'm going to go ahead and set cruise power for you. I'll bring us on back to 36 inches and 2,300 RPM. Okay, Todd, let's go ahead and address that rudder trim now as well.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Now what do we want?
Just go ahead and start to bring it to the left until you get the ball centered up. That's the way. Don't be bashful. Go ahead and crank it around to the left here. That's a good bit closer. Okay, Todd, you're in a pretty good area. Just sort of loosen up a little bit. And just keep me below about 12 and, anywhere between about 8,000, 12,000 will be fine. Just gotta fly the airplane around some, okay?
Okay. An airport over there, we're okay for that airport?
You bet. The MacDill Auxiliary Field, we're right on the northwest corner of the range. We have been cleared onto the range. Okay, Todd, keep your turn coming on around to the left here. I'm going to start to bring your power on back for you. And we're going to go ahead and start to slow the airplane. Keep your turn coming left for me, though. And we're looking to bring the nose on up to about a 10-degree nose-up pitch attitude here. You can go ahead and roll out of the turn. You can go ahead and roll out of the turn there, Todd. That's the way. Let's just start to bring the nose on up some here. I'm going to give you 20 degrees of flaps. Here they come. Pull the nose on up some for me. Keep it coming up. Keep it coming up. Keep it coming up. Just park the nose right there for now. 130 knots. Flaps are coming back up. And 110 knots, continuing to decelerate. Let's bring the nose up a little higher. You're lowering the nose. A little higher. Just park it right there. And now closing on 90 knots. There's 85 knots. 80 knots. Starting to get a little tickle of buffet there now.
I can feel it there now.
Okay. Come a little bit higher with the nose. Now you're getting into firmer buffet. A little higher still with the nose. You're just a couple of knots away from the brake. Okay, airplane just gave you a little roll off to the right. You don't need to lower the nose nearly that much. Be mindful of a secondary. See how easy it is to pull right back into that buffet?
Yeah.
Secondary out of the airplane. Let's look at it one more time. Just ease the nose on up for me. Let's just park the nose right there for right now. On your recovery on this next one, you don't need to lower the nose that far, Todd.
Okay.
There's 90 knots. There's 80. You're getting some buffet now. Okay, you went close, but you didn't stall the airplane. Anyway, big thing there, I wanted you to just get the feel of that pre-stall buffet.
It's that second one that catches you by surprise.
Yeah, it's real easy to get a secondary if you're in a hurry to get that nose back up. Hey, Todd, I'm going to reset cruise power for you here. I'm going to bring you back up to 36 inches. Let's just go ahead and re-accelerate the airplane back out to cruise now. So we can just go ahead and throw away whatever altitude we like here to get the airplane accelerated back out to about 210 to 215 knots. Okay, you happy with how you got the airplane trimmed?
That was pretty good.
Okay, good enough. Let's take a quick look around here before we start maneuvering. If you would, give me a 180 to the left. We're clear left. There you go, we can roll that right there. Okay, how about we start out with that aileron roll, Todd? How's that sound to you?
All right.
Okay, I'll just talk you through it. Go ahead and start to pull the nose on up. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Now release your pull, just give me full left aileron. That's the way, hard over there to the left. Brought in a little bit of back pressure right in the last quarter of the roll. That's what pulled the nose off to the right there.
Okay. Oh, this works a lot better than the Satavria.
You bet it does. Let's try it one more time and try to make the conscious effort just to go straight over to the left. Try not to push or pull, okay?
All right.
We'll go from right here 190 knots. That'll work okay. Start to pull the nose up. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Now release your pull. Give me full left aileron. And the exact same thing. Brought in some back pressure right there at the very end to track this off to the right. Okay, let's come about 90 to the left here. All right, you want to move on to the barrel roll?
Sure.
Okay, let's lower the nose, accelerate the airplane out to about 250 knots, 250 knots. There's your speed. I'll just talk you through it. Go ahead and start to pull the nose on up for me, Todd. Pull a little harder for me. That's a nice pull. Just keep that pull coming. Keep your pull coming. Keep your pull coming, Todd. Maintain your pull. Give me a little bit of left aileron. Do you feel yourself going up against the belts there? But if I just demo one for you, okay?
Okay, you have control?
I've got the airplane. I'm just bringing in an easy pull here. We're just keeping it a wings level pull here. Here we are coming up through now about 45 or 50. We maintain our back pressure and just blend in a little bit of left aileron here. And we're maintaining enough back pressure to keep us on the seat cushion. Big old lazy graceful maneuver there. Todd, you've got the airplane. You go ahead and start to pull the nose on up. Away. Keep pulling. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Now blend in some left aileron. That's the way. That one worked out a lot nicer for you. Okay, Todd, give me just roll into a turn to the left here. We'll get ourselves maneuvered back onto the range. That's the way we roll out of the turn right there. All right, Todd, how you doing back there? You feeling good?
Yeah, so far so good.
Okay, let's move right on to that loop then. And you're looking for an entry speed of 270 knots, 270 knots. Go ahead and lower the nose and give me 270 for the loop. I'll just talk you through it. There's your speed. You can bring in your pull now, Todd. That's a nice pull right there, 3 Gs. Now you're through the vertical with 190 knots. On over the top, 100 knots. Relax your pull just a little bit. Okay. You pulled almost to the buffet coming around the backside there. You're using a little bit more aggressive pull on the backside than you used coming uphill there. How'd that work out for you?
Perfect.
Okay, great. Try one more if you like. Then use 270 again. There's your speed. Let's start on uphill. That's a nice pull right there. That's a little better than 3.5. And this time you're through the vertical, 200 knots. Now let's just go ahead and bring the nose right on up into a big climbing turn to the right here. All right, good enough. Let's roll out of the turn. You want to look at the half cube and 8 and the Immelman before we have to head back?
Yeah, if you want to do it, I've never done it.
I'll just talk you through it, okay? All right, for the half cube and 8, you're looking for the same entry speed as the loop, 270 knots. I'll just talk you through the maneuver, Todd. There's your speed. You can bring in your pull now. That's the way. It's just the same as if you're looping the airplane. You got 200 knots through the vertical. Let that nose keep coming down. Now, take out all the pull. Give me full left aileron. That's the way. Now, leave the nose down. Let's look now for 280. I'll talk you through the Immelman. Looking for a good solid 280 knots now, 280 knots. There's your speed. Bring in a good pull for me now. There you go. That's just shy of 4 Gs. I've just brought you to the aft-facing camera. Keep that pull coming. Got 200 knots once again through the vertical. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Now take out all the pull. Give me full left aileron. From left rudder. Stand by for a little back pressure. Good job. Very good. Excellent.
My arm is killing me.
Yeah, it's a little bit of work. Tell you what, let me get you to look at how much heavier the ailerons are when you're going fast. Just thinking about heavy. Go ahead and lower the nose and give me 270. We're going to do an aileron roll from 270. I just want you to see how much heavier the ailerons are going to be. $270. There's your speed. Start to pull the nose on up. Now release your pull. Just give me full left aileron. A little bit heavier, aren't they? But if you get that stick socked over there, the airplane will give you some pretty good roll rate. Okay, let's come a little bit further left. We need to think about heading on back towards the barn here. Okay. Yeah, we can roll out of the turn right there. Pretty good chunk of stuff starting to puff up out there to the north and off to the west. That's going to be a factor here for this afternoon.
Pretty calm out here, I guess.
Yeah, typical summer deal. Except normally we have it scattered everywhere. You look all back around here, really nothing but that's one big huge clump of that stuff right there. And that's going to puff up to be pretty impressive here during the course of the afternoon. I'm going to bring your power on back to 30 inches. Let's go ahead and continue our descent here. Avon Ops, Mustang 03 is clearing to the north-northwestern.
Mustang 03, glad to get that.
So long.
Warrior 120 Foxtrot Tango, clear touch and go.
.2, 9427.
That's the way we'll just continue the descent here on this general heading here for now.
Okay.
I'll bring our power back a little bit further. Warms right up, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
This is 40 Victor, turning base for touch and go.
Cessna 40 Victor, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 40 Victor.
Okay, you feel like doing a little bit of low level before we head in?
Sure.
All right, give me about a 90 off to the right here. That's the way. Keep coming right, and let's continue on down to 1,000 feet. And roll out of the turn right there. There's 1,000. We'll level right here. Miss those birds. Okay, let's come left just a little bit. You're cleared on down to 500. There you go. You roll out of the turn right there. And you can ease on down to 500 feet if you like. There you go, maintaining 500. Let's roll into an easy turn to the right here. That's the way. Keep it coming on around to the right. Okay, keep coming right. Let's go ahead and climb on back up to 1,000 feet. Mustang ground 03, be back on the ramp at 10 minutes. 1,000 feet's all we need. Okay, Todd, let's see. Let me give them a call, and if you would, just roll into a left turn for me here. Give me about a 270 to the left. We're clear left.
Tower, this is 40 Victor, turning left base for touch and go.
Cessna 40 Victor, Kissimmee Tower, number 2, clear touch and go.
We are number 2, clear touch and go, 40 Victor.
Kissimmee Tower, Mustang 03.
Mustang 03, Kissimmee Tower, runway 24.
Understand 24, we're south end of Lake Toho, and just a downwind entry there for 24 would be fine for us for one full stop.
Mustang 3, roger. Report 45 to the left downwind, runway 24.
We'll call the 45 entry for the left downwind 24. Todd, let's roll out of the turn right there. Somebody's cut him a nice strip over here, put him up, looks like a little temporary hangar, and looks like they're playing with one of those parasail deals over there.
Yeah, I saw that. This thing could ruin their whole day.
That's the kind of setup I need right there. Okay, I am going to just leave us on the right-hand side on the fuel. We're back up to auto rich. And we'll leave the boost pump on. You can continue on down here. Well, 1200's all right. Airport's out there about 1 o'clock to us. You can come right just a little bit. Let's roll out right there for now.
Warrior 120 Foxtrot Tango, make right traffic.
Right traffic 120 Foxtrot.
I'm going to bring our power on back to about 26 inches. Let's ease right on down to 1,000 feet even. Looking good. I'm going to go ahead and give you 20 degrees of flaps right now to start to help to slow the airplane. Here they come, ready now. There's 20 degrees.
Texan 2, ready to go 15, south of 15.
Texan 2, Kissimmee Tower, runway 15. Traffic inbound from the south is a Mustang going to enter the midfield left downwind runway 24.
I'm easing the prop forward now to 2,500 turn.
Okay, clear for takeoff, looking for the Mustang, Texan 2.
Cessna 40 Victor, make right traffic, follow the Warrior.
And on up now to 2,700 turn. You bring your power back up to 25 inches. Manifold pressure gauge is top right on your panel. Let's roll into a right-hand turn here. 03 is turning the left downwind for 24, and we've got the T6 on the takeoff rolling side.
Mustang 3, roger, number 1.
That's the way. Keep bending it on around to the right for me here, Todd.
Texan 2, the Mustang is just ahead and has you in sight.
Okay, we'll keep the turn coming. No joy. I got him now.
Here comes your gear. Come back to the right a little bit so you don't get pinched in there. Okay.
03.
Okay, we'll roll out of the turn. 3 green lights. Handle is in the detent and the pressure's up. Okay, so we've got gear at flaps 20.
Tango, your number 2 to follow a Mustang off the opposite downwind. Cleared and touch and go.
I'm going to give you now flaps 30. Go ahead and turn your base.
0 Foxtrot Tango, go ahead and make a left 360.
Go ahead and turn your base.
Behind you.
Making left 360, 120 Foxtrot.
Cessna 40 Victor, the traffic you're following is going to circle. You're now number 2 behind the Mustang and you're clear touch and go. He'll probably use the whole runway.
We are number 2 behind the Mustang, 40 Victor.
And just keep swinging on around to the left. Here's flaps 40. Looking good as you go. Here's full flaps. You'll bring your power back to about 20 inches now. Right there, hold that power right there.
The 5680 Golf, 8 miles.
3 green, handles in the detent, pressure's up.
Cessna 5680 Golf.
Looking at about 105 knots, that's just fine, that's what you want to maintain on down to the number.
And traffic just departed.
That's a breeze from the right here.
80 Golf, we'll watch for
just drive right on down.
45 down.
Drive right on down.
80 Golf.
Now you can just sort of hold it off. Slowly ease that throttle close. You're still a few feet up. You have it? I got the airplane.
Warrior 120 Foxtrot Tango, number 2, cleared option. Thank you.
Yeah, what happened? You were locked down on that, so I couldn't talk to you anymore.
Mustang 3, right turn at the end ground, 0.7. Good afternoon.
0.7. Okay, I'm gonna roll the canopy back. We got a little breeze in here. Semi-ground Mustang 03 is off of 24, taxi back Stallion 51.
Mustang 03, Kissimmee ground, taxi to Stallion 51.
03. Todd, what do you think of this airplane?
It's everything I imagined and more.
I sure like it.
Has that line up 100 guys waiting for your job?
Yeah, I don't know how I got so darn lucky here. Okay, we'll get all the electric stuff off. Flaps are coming down here. We'll come into idle cutoff. Canopy's opening up the rest of the way. And I've got a few more list items to get here. I'll get the flight controls relocked. And the airplane retrim for the go. 6 right, 0 and 0.